Going on YouTube, Cloverbell's here back with another Scarlet Violet video, and today we're going to be doing some ranked battles today with one of our 5 rental teams that we released a few days ago, just to start off the Regulation D formats. And we're going to start with our Hisuian-Goodra team. So basically, with the Hisuian-Goodra and the idea in this kind of format is basically you're trying to become an unbreakable wall by being able to set up these shelters and then just going for like hard hitting body presses and then heavy slams, of course. To snipe Flutter mains, and then it's your stab move, and then life do for like passive healing, for not only for yourself but just keeping the rest of the team alive, right? So the idea also with Hisuian-Goodra with Terra Flying that you see here on your screen is also we can have it as an option against like other ground type threats, like another Ursaluna, for example, or even like Landorus. We don't want to take Earth powers from like Key Trans, for example. So Terra Flying has its use. And then leftovers, of course, just makes it so that you're getting passive recovery every time you're just clicking like these, these shelters, okay? And then at the same time, you also have fake out pressure to even like set it up. So here comes Rillaboom in Regulation D, very standard set with fake out Woodhammer U-turn knockoff with an assault vest set. So, strong grass type attacks against some of these bulky waters, like, imagine like another Urshifu or Rotoms or, just Palafins and who's another water type in the ice, the iron bundle, for example, just like having that along with this Pokemon, which is another Regulation D new nuisance is Urshifu, very classic Pokemon from Sword and Shield. And Urshifu and Rillaboom, they work really well together. You have fake out pressure plus surging strikes where you're just pretty much pinning a slot where they can't protect against the fake out because that's free surging strikes damage. And then, if they switch, again, that pretty much either puts them out of position and then it's just free surging strikes damage, right? And Sash Urshifu is really good here rather than like a bulky Mystic Water set. I feel like that's only good, when you have Chien-Pao on your team, where you put the Sash on the Chien-Pao and then you just go like a bulky Adamant, Mystic Water set on the Urshifu. But it's a very standard set here with Surging Strike, Close Combat, Aqua Jet, and Protect. Terra Grass, in exchange of like Terra Water, you might miss out on some KOs against like maybe Chien-Pao or like another Tornadus, but in exchange, you get to bypass Amoongus, which is, I think, very important. You also get to be able to, take in some Electro type attack, whether it be the lesser common Regieleki or the Iron Hands, for example, or like the rare Thunderbolt Flutter mains that you'll also expect to see. But in essence, the main thing is just the Amoongus bypassing, right? So then from here, we do have Cresselia with the safety goggles, another good, Amoongus immunity when we do click the Trick Room button. And the whole idea here is we can also make the Crest an unbreakable wall with Calm Mind, where you can also use the Goodra as a life dew healer to keep the Crest alive if we ever have to go that route. So either you go with like endgame options with Crest, or you go with like endgame options with Goodra, and potentially, with positioning, use Wine to heal the other. A lot of times when you lead like Crest plus Ursaluna or Crest plus Goodra, they'll want to double in on this slot, okay? And as a result, they might punish you for trying to like, just either protect on one side or, be passive on that side and, just try to go all in on the Crest. You can make certain reads by either switching out or like going for a terrestrialization or just not even like clicking Trick Room, for example, or not even just like leading it, for example. You could just lead like Urshifu, Rillaboom, and it does really well into a lot of different teams. Ursaluna over here, it's a Guts Flame Orb Facade set, of course, with Headlong Rush. And then Shadow Claw is really useful, able to snipe some Flutter mains. I was doing that quite a bit on Showdown Ladder. And it just pays dividends overall, right? Just it hits things that Facade cannot, right? And that's the whole idea behind it. Headlong Rush is just another good ground coverage move, but you're just really spamming Facade into a lot of different things. Grimmsnarl makes the entire team bulky, right? And it can kind of ruin a lot of different damage calcs. Now, the only thing with Grimmsnarl is, yes, there is Urshifu running around, so of course Urshifu doesn't really care about screens, so it can just crit right through. But again, Urshifu is also either a fighting type or a fighting dark type, and you're weak to Fairy, right? And that means you're weak to Spirit Break. So yes, you might not be able to crit, but you are susceptible to Fairy damage, so I'll still take the crit. And then, with Parting Shot and of course U-turn, you're able to reposition and get good play in the following turn, and you're also weakening your opponent by just going for parting shots, right? So that's the idea behind Grimmsnarl. So it has its uses, and I feel like of the 6, it's the least that I bring of the 6, just because the other 5 are just so good. but it does have its main uses on a lot of different teams, especially against like Trick Room teams where they just want to be passive and set up Trick Room. You could just lead simply like Grimmsnarl, set up Light Screen and or Parting Shot, and then like, you know, just lead Cresselia and just go for like Calm Mind in front of it, or even just like Goodra for that matter. Just click screens and click you know, these shelter plays. This is just like if they don't really have like these Urshifu hyper aggressive stuff. You're able to bring the Grimmsnarl in essence, right? But that's the 6. We gave this team actually to another viewer who was a tier 3 sub. And, you know, at the time, they took it to a local tournament. They won the tournament with it, so that's why I made it into a rental. The only difference with that team and this is I pretty much put Parting Shot on this rather than Thunder Wave. And then this, I made this a modest, aggressive Cresselia set with Calm Mind. You know, as a decently solid special attacker, a special attacking wall. You know, because the rest of the team is rather physical, right? So that's the idea behind the team. So hopefully we can get some good wins with this Goodra squad on the ranked ladder. All right, another hyper offensive team. Oh, this is Garchomp Tornadus with Tyranitar, Amoongus, and Gholdengo. Okay, very bulky squad. So, yeah, that's a good team. Garchomp with either Grimmsnarl or Tornadus. Wait, he's got 2 Prankster Mons. Wait, I never liked that idea. I feel like that's too passive. And he has an Amoongus. So like his main big source of damage is like Gholdengo and Garchomp. And then is this like Sandville Chomp? That's annoying. Okay, so some taunt options looks like, right? Because he has a Tornadus there. I feel like once again we just do like these homies. And then looks like even Terraflying Goodra could be a player in the end, right? But like even Amoongus shenanigans, right? Just because he has that. So why don't we just do this again? We'll bring the Goodra in the back this time. And it looks like it'll be Cress in the end game, right? Especially if we can just snipe some of those Amoonguses, right? But not that we need to snipe because we have Moonblast instead of Psychic. Gholdengo is interesting, right? But we do have knockoff for that. All right, we'll just lock in here. See what Chris has here in terms of how he wants to play this matchup. I feel like he's gonna lead one of his other Prankster Mons, and his Tornadus is probably gonna taunt something if it is Tornadus. But he sees I have a trigger mode, right? So would you really bring Tornadus to this? I don't think so. All right, yeah, I figured it would be Amoongus Gholdengo. Okay, that's fine. So this is where Terra Grass could come in handy here, right? Especially if we have knockoff and we can just punch that Gholdengo here. So you know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna click knockoff here, and I'm going to go for the Grass Terra. All right, and do I do this? Yeah, man, why not? Like, there's no drawback. Tell me where's the drawback. There's no Gashadon on that side. You want to Spore something? Redirect? Go for it. Nasty plot? You want to switch? You want to protect? Can't protect. You want to Urge. Yeah, see, he's thinking about it. He doesn't know what to do now. Okay, 3 Terra first. So, I would love to see what the Amoongus does. Probably just Rage Powder. And I would assume I outspeed that Gholdengo, unless it's a very fast Gholdengo. But, then again, my Rillaboom's not that fast. Has some speed, but not a whole lot of speed. Protect? What made you think I was going for the Mushroom? I want the Gholdengo then. I don't care. Oh, okay. Alright, well, we're set. Don't pair. Okay, good. Alright, Surging Strikes. Okay. Another Surging Strike. Why would you protect this Amoongus? Don't you want to redirect the Urshifu Rapid Strikes? I think maybe what he was thinking is like, oh, I kill myself with the... Oh, man. You love to see that, man. Chris, GG's, bro. Tell me, this is why you run Terragrass Urshifu, bro. Oh, man. So what I was going to say is maybe wanted to think I would knock myself out with the, you know, Surging Strikes into the Amoongus. But why would I ever target that, right? Of course I want the Gholdengo, but hey, I'll take that free win. All right, we got Nikki here, and it looks like it's the standard hyper offensive team with Kleavor there. So hazards is a thing. All right, priority Mons. Okay. Well, You know, one thing I always like to do whenever I see like hyper offensive Tornadus teams is I like to lead the Grimmsnarl and slow things down and weaken them with Parting Shot. That would be very, very good as well. And if he leads Dragonite Chien-Pao, my crest does not look that well. I can if I have the Grimmsnarl. That is the thing. Okay, I have an idea. I do have an idea here. Or actually, I can just lead these two homies and then just pressure immediately, right? And then have Crest in the back with either like Ursaluna or Goodra. What would be better here? I think maybe the Ursaluna just in the end game. Just have like good activity against, you know, the Kleavor, the Flutter main. We can snipe it, and we'll just leave Goodra, Grimmsnarl home for now, right? I think this is fine. Let's try this. Alright, so if it's Dragonite Chien-Pao, we target the Chien-Pao every single time, right? Force him to switch. You know, we'll take some damage from Dragonite, but, you know, that's okay. The Chien-Pao is the bigger threat here. Alright, what is this? Yeah, Dragonite Chien-Pao. Okay, so we'll go with, play that we always go with. Alright, in terms of what they want here. Alright, if he protects, that's free damage. Alright, so here, we'll just fake out this, and we have the Grass Terra, not the Water Terra, so I can't quite get the extra damage here, but I can click Aqua Jet next turn potentially, right? So we'll just do this. Alright, force him to switch. Yeah, see, he protects, but again, like, that's just free damage for Urshifu. And we have a Sash here. Alright, and he didn't Terra, so this is probably like Aerial Ace, so it's probably gonna kill the Rillaboom potentially? Alright. Oh, he went for E-Speed into the Rillaboom slot. Alright, then that's totally fine. Alright. Alright. Surging Strikes. Alright, so again, we are going to miss the KO here, but we have another kind of play. Alright, we can Aqua Jet that thing out of position, and then we can always, like, live things. So, like, we can U-turn out of here, especially... You know, I don't want to take like huge damage, and he's stuck clicking like, you know, the shenanigan play. So we'll Aqua Jet and get him out of here. Alright, that did a lot. He actually crit me there. Alright, so here's the Aqua Jet. Okay. We get rid of the Chien-Pao, and we'll get a switch here, so this way we can keep our fake out next turn. Alright, he chipped my Ursh, and he probably just E-Speeds that slot, which is okay, because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to force him to click E-Speed into that Urshifu slot, because he's going to E-Speed the Ursaluna next turn if he wants to really KO it. Alright, a little bit of recovery for our Ursh. Alright, and let's see what he's got here. So now he lost Chien-Pao, which is like a big reason why his Dragonite was doing a lot of damage anyway. Oh, he has that thing. Okay, it's not good either. Okay. We could protect this turn. He might just double the Crest here. But I feel like Urshifu just gets too much free damage, right? So I could Terra here. Alright. Just so that I don't die to like Shadow Ball stuff. Alright, so we'll Trick Room first. If he reads and doubles into the Crest, darn. Alright, and we'll go into the Ursaluna this turn. We'll try this. Okay. Vladimir could even just protect, but I think he just wants to be aggressive here. Alright, so he terrestrializes first. Alright, it's okay, I'm not getting any kind of attack this turn anyway. Dragonite terrestrializes into something. It's Terra Normal. Oh, is he going for the kill? Oh yeah, he's going for the kill into the Crest. Okay. Definitely going for the kill into the Crest. Alright. Now, I don't know if I live this double up. If this is Dazzling Gleam plus like some with Extreme Speed, I think we live it. I want to say we live, but again, we are a modest Crest, not a bulky Crest. Alright, so E-Speed's coming out. Where's this going? Alright, it's going into the Crest slot. We do live that. And it's a double up into the Crest slot. We do live, so thankfully, so that could have been free damage for Urshifu. So I don't know what that was about. Alright, and Ursaluna gets in for free. Alright, now, here's the thing. It does have E-Speed. Alright, Flutterman could protect this turn. That's another thing. So the E-Speed pressure is real. However, I have to try and get around it. I'm going to try and get into the Rillaboom here. The Flutterman could protect. I'm going to click this. I'm going to click first. Force the Flutter to potentially click protect. Maybe. Okay. And this way I get fake out. But again, I know he's... Yeah. Oh, he didn't protect. Okay, that's cool. Alright, where's this going? Alright, he kills the Rillaboom. That's fine. I get a free Fluttermane snipe here, which is always good. Right? Yeah. Shadow Claw. This is why you run Shadow Claw on your Ursaluna. Snipe Fluttermanes like that. And now it's just Dragonite against this thing, which we can just kill potentially next turn anyway. Alright. We do have Rillaboom here. I mean, not Rillaboom. Actually, I probably should have just gave him Urshifu, so this way Rillaboom could have just faked out, right? It's okay. Alright. Here, we'll do it like this. We'll protect on the Ursh. Alright, we'll force him. Alright, what's this? Oh man, it's the Water Ursh. And we just burned our Terra too. See, then why did I even need to Terra? Why didn't you just Shadow? Why did you? Okay. Well, that makes things a little bit interesting. Alright, I could lose the speed tie here. And I feel like he just punches the Ursh. This is not good, actually. Okay. Alright. Yeah, bunch of priority. How do I want to do this? Alright. Protecting in front of Ursh is bad, but I'm going to do it for one reason only. And I'll show you why. Okay. I'll show you why I'm doing this. Okay, but I know this is what he's doing. Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. Now, what do you target? You gotta target the Ursaluna here, right? There's just no way. But again, this is why we do this. Are you Sash? Nope. Yeah, that's because I know this team. Alright, that is why I did that play. Normally, you don't protect in front of Urshifu like that, but I know he wanted to click the E-Speed into the Urshifu slot, and because I have Trick Room up, Ursaluna goes first. And now we pretty much just win, right? Okay. Because, like, again, 2 turns of Trick Room left. So what I can do is just give him the Crest now, and then next turn I can just protect, and then, you know, that. But honestly, I'm just going to click Close Combat anyway. Just force him. I don't need to make any switches here, because he can only kill 1, and I'm just going to keep clicking Facade. I think he just forfeits, right? Yeah. Like, that doesn't matter. Because you can't protect your Dragonite anyway. Your Dragonite's clicking all these E-Speeds, but, like, without Chien-Pao, you're not doing the damage you need to do to kill the Ursaluna here. Yeah, see? Okay. Exactly. And now we just go into Crest. Again, you can E-Speed this all you want, but you're not killing this Ursaluna being locked into E-Speed, right? So, I'll click Lunar Blessing. Crest, you already did your job. I don't really need to do anything else. And then I just click Facade again, and the game is over. Alright, Dragonite, you did a lot of work, but without Chien-Pao... Oh, he went into the Ursaluna slot. Alright, well, you know, again. So, yeah. Very, very nice. Okay, and that was a fairly easy one, right? You know, we had good positioning, we removed the Chien-Pao, like I said, the way we do, and that's pretty much it. Alright, we're playing Hermit the Frog. What is this? This looks like a Regulation A team. Well, there's a Roaring Moon, actually. Alright, Regulation B. Ooh. Okay. And there is an Amoongus once again. So Arcanine looks interesting as a lead, right? Is this finally time for, like, Goodra Grimmsnarl shenanigans? And then just, like, wall everything? Especially if he leads, like, Roaring Moon. Like, if it's Amoongus Roaring Moon, Dragon Dance looks scary, but, you know, yeah. How do I do this? Is this, like, also Crest? What about like Urshifu Crest? Is that a play? I think it is. And then just trick room into it. Yeah. What? Why can't I do that? So let's do like, what do we do? Like Rillaboom Crest. We'll put the Goodra in the back. And do we just do Ursh? I think we do. And leave the Ursaluna behind. Yeah, we'll do it like this. So set up Trick Room and stuff, and then go into Goodra, and then see what happens. So this way, like, I always have something for that silly Amoongus that wants to do like shenanigans. Rotom and Scizor. Okay, Rotom Scizor is a play. Well, Rotom doesn't want to sit in front of a Rillaboom, I'll tell you that much. Okay. Dude, if I just would hammer this Rotom, you almost have to like fake out. I can fake out this. What if I just like knock off? Like, what is this actually doing? Like, he can't even like. Can he kill the Crest with this? I don't think so. So like, can't I just U-turn out of here? Nah, we'll just fake out. We'll fake out, and then we'll click the Trick Room button. All right, we'll force that thing to trend. All right, fake out. All right. Oh, he can burn me. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, he clicked trick. Oh, okay. That's true. Best of one ladder. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we got a Choice Scarf. All right, but. All right, so some passive play. We got Trick Room coming in. Okay. And he took my goggles. All right, cool play. All right. So I'm just going to. I could kill this Rotom, but does he really do anything? I'm just gonna click knock off on the Scizor, not let him do damage. And then Crest is kind of useless here, so let's go into the Goodra now. See what he's got. Now the problem is, he could Will-O-Wisp, but you know, I don't really care about that. Okay, Rotom Protect, which is great, so he didn't even Terra, so that's good for me. If this is something else... Ah, it's U-turn. Okay. Oh, that did so much damage, bro. Was that a crit? That is a lot. Was that Banded? Oh, it's Life Orb Scizor. Oh my goodness, bro. Life Orb Scizor. Okay. Great. Alright, good play from my opponent. I respect it. Alright, it's Amoongus. Okay, that's not good. We do have Terra Grass available on our Urshifu, so that's also a play that we can do. And then Crest has a Choice Scarf, so very fast Boom Blast, which doesn't really do anything for me here. And it's gonna go to sleep, and it's just gonna be asleep for a while. But honestly, like, how does he beat the Goodra? What does he do? It's Amoongus. Alright, so, like, dude, I'm just gonna click Moonblast, chip this, and start clicking moves. Alright, here we go, Shelter time. Like, you could Spore the Crest, but, like, you know, it wasn't really gonna be doing that much damage anyway. Alright, what do we got? Life Orb Scizor. I didn't expect to see that. Alright, click Spore. Alright, he just boosted my attack, so that's cool. So here's Shelter. This is why Sap Sipper is good in Trick Room sometimes. Thunderbolt into the Crest. Oh, that's so it's basically free damage here. Alright. Alright. So I'm just going to keep forcing the click redirection moves. Do that, and he just boosted my attack. Alright, so we do have heavy slam play if we do want to do it, but honestly, dude, I'm just gonna keep clicking Shelter till +6. He can burn me, but like, what does it really do? Yeah, see, he has to go into Rotom here. Well, withdraw it actually. And what is this? Roaring Moon, you definitely have to click Rage Powder now. There's no way you can't. you have to protect it. Okay? There you go. Okay, I was gonna say, wait a minute. You can't just not do it. Alright, here's the shelter. Alright. So now we have all this defense. And basically I can just go to +6. Alright, so we're chipping this Amoongus. We got a nice little crit there. Okay, I'm not gonna burn my Terra here. I don't think I have to. We're a fast Cress here. Oh, it's Black Sludge. Why? And Trick Room is in the is a play here. Alright, so we're gonna keep clicking to push this. And then Body Press looks interesting here. I can definitely click it. But no reason why I can't just keep clicking Shelter. The Amoongus is getting chipped. I think I'm just gonna take the opportunity to go for another Shelter. Like how does he click it? Alright, he clicks Spore on the Cress. That's fine. That's not the threat. Alright. So now we're going to +6. I don't care what move this Roaring Moon has. But you're not... I mean, yeah, that does nothing, bro. Okay, so we're +6 Goodra. Okay, so now we can go for these body presses. Alright, the Crest is asleep. Alright, so now this Goodra is like unkillable. Alright, Twisted Dimensions return to normal. The Crest is asleep. That's fine. Alright, I have a Scarf. So I can't really do anything this turn. Potentially, so just click the body press move. Like, what else does he do? Unless he Terras. But, yeah, see, there's, but like, can you take a +6 body press Amoongus? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, Crest is fast asleep. Alright, and don't try. I mean, good. It wasn't doing anything. It was asleep. That's fine with me. Alright, killed 2 mods. That's good. There's the body press. Alright, that did no damage. Alright. So he's basically forced to keep clicking Rage Powder. Alright, and we do have an Urshifu here. Alright, so, and the fact that he is Black Sludge means a couple of things. Alright, so, Surging Strikes can do something. I can also just click Heavy Slam now. So let's Protect first. Yeah, he still has all 4 mons here. I think I'm gonna need a little bit of help. Alright, I think we always go for this slot. Do I protect it? I feel like he always has to keep clicking it. Alright, let's protect this turn, and let's go for the Heavy Slam now, just because I know that he has to keep clicking that move. He has to Terra, right? This is probably like Terra Flying, I would assume. Right? Has to be. Yeah, it's Terra Flying. This is why I protected, you know, just to scout for this. And we're gonna try for the Heavy Slam here on the Amoongus. Okay. Protect. This is definitely Acrobatics. There's a Rage Powder, of course. We just have to remove the Mushroom. Alright? And then I can also reveal the Terra Grass option, right? That would also be like kind of funny as well. Where I can just deter myself. Alright, here's the Heavy Slam. Alright. Oh my god, it lives on 1! Alright, it does get a crit there. Oh, man. Alright, I think it's time to reveal Terra Grass. Alright, here we go. Terra Grass. Alright. He did... Actually, do I need to reveal Terra Grass? I don't think so. Because either way, he's still gonna, like, kill it. Surging Strikes. Let me think about this. Hold on. Well, he's Terra Flying now. Okay, I have another play. And then just click this. Watch this. This is why I'm doing this. Okay. That's fine. Rotom. Okay, wait. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Alright, but I'm doing this because I have a sash, and I'm clicking Life Tube because I can. Alright. And this is good against Rotom later. Surging Strikes. Okay, some damage. Some damage. Alright, and some damage. Okay, perfect. Cool. Alright. And this is Acrobatics. I'm just doing this just to heal the Urshifu a little bit. Okay. Alright, and here is the Life Dew. And of course, we're gonna protect. But yeah, here's the Life Dew. Heal the Ursh a little bit. Okay. And we are faster than that thing, so honestly, like, again, I can just protect. And like, what does he do? Like, that Roaring Moon is kind of useless. I can just body press this thing, and what does he do? He could protect Rotom, but like, in the grand scheme of things, I don't know what he does. Alright, protect here. Okay. He went for the Acrobatics again. Alright, so bing! Alright, the idea is just to force this one-on-one with Goodra and Roaring Moon because he can't break it. Alright, he went for Trick. I don't know what he's trying to do here. Alright, he took my leftovers. Okay. I didn't need the recovery anymore. I just needed things dead. Alright, so Rotom goes down. Okay. Alright, now what? Are you sending back the 1 HP Amoongus? Alright, is this Scizor? It is Scizor. Okay. So I am faster. But the question is how much faster? I think we just do this. I don't know if this kills actually. Body Press should just kill that Scizor. Like, I don't see how he just breaks the Goodra. He can't. So I'm just gonna try and get free damage here. Into this. Into the Scizor. I'm gonna try. And then just Body Press this. Because that Roaring Moon's not doing damage. Alright, that might be all I need. Pull a punch? Sure. Okay. That's fine. Like, you can click your Acrobatics. It shouldn't do anything. Alright, he's taking away my passive recovery. But, like, again, his Life Orb Scizor was the main threat. This thing is not... Yeah, that does nothing. This is the threat. The Life Orb Scizor. Goodbye. Okay, good. And again, we sit in front of the Amoongus. Which can't do anything. Yeah, that's it. This is over. This is why Sap Sipper is still good on Goodra, right? Like, I know, you know, screens and, you know, the shell armor stuff is also very good, but like, in the grand scheme of things, you know, Sap Sipper has... He can't score me. He can't. Like, what does he do? Heal? Alright, Throat Chop again. He's just gonna try and get a crit, but like, now we just kill. Yeah, it... Pollen Puff? Oh, bro, he killed Pollen Puff. Okay. I think in that sense, I probably should just click Body. Okay. Alright, let me try and remove this Amoongus. Like, the thing is, it's starting to heal. Alright, we'll try and remove it here. Oh, okay, he protected. Okay, this is a good play. He's trying to... Now he's trying to wither it down. Okay, now things get interesting. Alright, but again, that's still, like, not doing damage. Alright. I wonder if +6 Body Press is enough to KO this thing. Yeah, he's getting too much recovery from this Amoongus. Okay, so now we have to do this. We have to click Heavy Slam here. Hope this kills. And I'm not sure if it will. But that was a good play by our opponent. But like, this Throat Chop is just not doing anything. Alright, can we kill? Oh my god, it lives on 1 again? Alright. And he's probably just gonna protect that Amoongus again, right? Alright, and he's back to full. Alright, I'm gonna make another read here. Let's just do this. I can also click Life Dew, just to like take advantage. Yeah, at some point I will do that. Do I even need to? He's just stalling this. Yeah, he protected. Okay, good. Okay. Because now what he's gonna do is like, he's just gonna keep clicking, like, you know, the Pollen Puff and keep healing. Yeah, I have to click it next turn. I think I can't afford it. All right, yeah, that's not doing anything. I have to remove the Amoongus. Yeah. So he clicked protect there. So now we definitely just do this. Okay. All right, we're gonna get this one-on-one scenario. All right, throw chop again. All right, a little bit of damage. All right, finally we kill the Amoongus. Okay. All right, now what we do is we keep clicking life dew. All right. Okay, now we have this one-on-one scenario. Now we click this. All right, now we just have to pray it doesn't crit. Okay, here's a throw chop. Okay. Life dew. Get some recovery. Yeah, I have to do it like this. Yeah, I made a couple mistakes earlier. Like because I forgot this Amoongus uses protect. It was a good play by him. I should have read it the first time, but I read it the second time, and that's why I can do this. All right. All right. Come on. There we go. That's what I need. There's the DC. Okay, good. He knew what was coming. There was no need to play that out. Whew. Alright folks, and there is our rental team for the Hisuian-Goodra squad with Grimmsnarl. Now, the only thing I do want to say, I actually have a couple things. Well, first of all, you saw the merits behind Tyranitar Urshifu to be able to bypass Amoongus like that first game. You know, you can just go for that Gholdengo straight away. And again, our opponent rage quit. The only thing I did do in battle number 3 was I made a mistake of going for like heavy slams rather than body presses in certain turns. Because I was +6, right? And I forgot I was +6. You know, in my mind I was like +2 or 4. But +6 body presses will hurt more than the heavy slam. But if you don't have any setup, like even if you're just +2, heavy slam still does more than body press, right? So I did make some mistakes on some of those turns in game 3, and you know it didn't need to go as long as it did because of that. But in essence, we still played like. We made good enough plays and played well enough where like we still weren't really threatened. And you saw the advantage of having life dew on Goodra, right? Just being able to keep itself alive and keep allies alive, you know, in certain scenarios, which is I feel like really good in end game scenarios where basically we were just forcing a pin into like Goodra versus one physical attacker against like a +6. Which is in essence what it was. The Amoongus wasn't threatening, and this is also why like I put Sap Sipper on Goodra. Like, the Amoongus could only do one thing, and that was just click Rage Powder, or just click Pollen Puff and heal its ally, right? But the ally wasn't really doing any damage anyway, because we were already +6. And you want to punish passive play by just going for those shelters. There was no taunt, there was no aggression. They were just trying to figure out positioning, and because of that, we were able to just get to +6, and Goodra was able to sweep. You could do that with the Crest too. Cresselia, you don't need +6. I feel like you can just get to like +2 or even like +3 sometimes, and then just start clicking Moonblasts. But it had its juices there, especially with that Choice Scarf set, from thanks to the trick from the Rotom. But Rillaboom also was really good. Urshifu was really good overall. The only thing we didn't get to bring was the Grimmsnarl. The matchups just didn't really call for it in this video. I only played like 3 games anyway, but Ursaluna, you got to see the benefit of Shadow Claw. Of course, we sniped that Flutter main in that second game, so that was really good. And then Facade just did what it needed to do and just KO'd a lot of different things. So yeah, overall it's a very solid team. Again, it just needs you to be like patient and good positional play, because like Goodra's hard to break, Cress is hard to break, and then Ursaluna in Trick Room is a monster, all right? And of course, you still have the aggressive Rillaboom Urshifu lead. So yeah, if you do use this team, let me know how it goes. Other than that, if you're interested in coaching on the channel, we have team building services, of course, like we've been offering since day 1. If you look in the video description below, there's a link to join the channel with the tier 3 sub, where you can sign up for coaching for a team building session. Or, you know, if you look in the comment section, there's a pinned link to also sign up for coaching. And every single video has a join now button where you are able to click that, and same thing, so you click the link, you're able to click tier 3, sign up for coaching, and we get you that squad that you need for either a local tournament or just a simple team that you need for ladder play, depending on what you want to use. All right, but that's gonna be it for now, folks. We'll be back with another video in the next one. Peace out and have a good one.